There was a time when I used to wonder about some of the great men of God and some of the saints of old, how blind they were. I sometimes used to think when I was much younger that so often in their old age they were planning and thinking ahead of things 10, 20, 30 years ahead. When anyone in their right mind would have said, look, if you have 5 years or 10, you have much to be grateful for. Or of George Washington, who when he was an old man bought new land in the western areas and couldn't wait to make the down payment on it, and was thinking about building afresh out there. How ridiculous it seemed to me once, until I grew up a bit and realized this is why they were great men. Right up to the last, they were working and planning and thinking and talking about the future. And this was the greatness of Washington, that he was always thinking ahead and never thinking purely in personal terms or of the past. Always of something bigger than himself. He was a thin-skinned man, easily hurt by what people said and did. And yet the amazing thing is that many of the people who were most vicious towards him when he was commander-in-chief, he not only continued to use, but he gave high office to as president, because he knew their limitations, but he also knew their ability, and they were to serve not him, but a cause. He had a vision of something more than himself and of the future. And in all his letters, in all that he wrote, 12, 14 volumes, mostly correspondence, there's very little about what happened yesterday. A great deal about today and tomorrow. Of such is the kingdom of heaven. Children do not think of yesterday. It's a sign of age, a sign of dying when we become past that. But it is the mark of Christ when we are always thinking in terms of the newness of life, of the future.